Hey, okay, so I'm going to show you real quick how to be ready for the fall ball on Monday. This is our first painting. We're also going to do autumn blue, but this is what I did. I just showed you in a video just a second ago how to cut this. All I did was tape it together. So it's been taped together. And then I'm just going to take some of my graphite paper. And honestly, y'all, like, I just grabbed this from my closet. Some of it's different style of graphite paper. So we'll see if it works or not. I think it goes this way. We're gonna try it. I might have to lift it and see if everything is working. And that's always just a good rule of thumb anyway. And this is a 16 by 20 canvas. So then we're gonna grab a pencil. And if you haven't signed up for the fall ball yet, the link is in the description. You still have plenty of time because we don't start till Monday, and you have access to watch all the recordings. Okay, great. That's what we want. So it's going through. So what I'm going to do is just start tracing this. Now, you can freehand this if you want, but part of this fall ball paint and business boot camp is not only helping you paint something, but teaching you how to do this where you can teach other people. So if you're teaching a paint party for the fall, and yesterday was crazy when we went to Michael's to buy all the supplies. So we have that video from yesterday available if you want to see it. When we went to Michael's to buy all the supplies, almost all of you said you look most forward to fall versus Christmas, which I thought that was an interesting little poll. So let me know in the comments here if you look most forward to fall or to Christmas. So if you're teaching a fall party and you're teaching something like Witches Be Crazy, which is very popular and has made a lot of money for a lot of you in Paint Party headquarters, as well as myself, you want to have it drawn out. You do not want to have a paint party that all of a sudden you're like, let's just try to freehand this and hope that it turns out. Like, that's not what a paint party is about. This is not a fine art lesson. You're there to have fun. You're there to provide a service. You're there to have something exciting for them to take home. But more importantly, it's not even about the painting, really. It's more about getting together and hanging out and allotting that time, that 2.5 hours, to just create, put our phones up, and have some fun. So I know, like, right now you might be like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. If I have 10 people, you're telling me I have to trace this for 10 people? Yeah, but guess how much those 10 people are paying you? $35 a person. So 10 people times $35, just to make the math easy, is $350. Do you think that I mind sitting here watching one of my favorite movies, listening to an audiobook or my favorite podcast while tracing this when I'm going to get paid $350 before my expenses? Not at all. There are way harder ways to make money. Way harder ways. My husband, he used to work for the county, and they would do roads. And it was the skinniest my husband had ever got. I don't think I've ever shared this story. When he worked for the, let me make sure y'all can see this. When he worked for the county, he was in charge of like helping with the asphalt team and helping pave roads. And in Texas, it got to 110 just a few days ago. He would have to be out there doing asphalt in the heat. And I remember, obviously it wasn't the best choice, but every single week I made him an entire sheet cake just to kind of help him keep his weight on, which looking back, that was such a bad idea because it was so much sugar. But he would just come in and, like, we had these little stairs up to our rental house. He would just fall on the floor. And he ended up losing down to like 170 pounds. He was so skinny. And my husband's really tall. He's like 6'3". So he got down to like 170 pounds because of the heat and just working in the heat, building these roads for the county. And so sometimes, I think people like complain about the silliest thing, like, oh my gosh, but I got to trace 10 of them. Well, it's $350. Like, my husband barely made that in a week working 10-hour days out in the heat. It's like when we have perspective, and I know some of y'all have had those jobs where you're like, oh, this is way easier, right? This is way easier. So in addition to having a lot of fun during the fall ball, we're going to be talking numbers. We're going to be talking how to, figure out the paint party calculator to where you can make a profit. And I just want you to be able to see the possibility. Oh, I did not check this. Oh, thank God. Okay, look, it is doing it. Okay. I was like, oh no, I forgot to check the lines to make sure it was working. Always check, because usually I'll have the graphite paper upside down, which is not what you want. You don't want the graphite paper upside down while you're tracing this. So my suggestion to you is, if you haven't signed up for the fall ball yet, the link is in the description. Go ahead and sign up. Then once you sign up, go ahead and get your canvas, especially this one, Trace. This is going to be the one we do first. And yesterday, I washed it off. But yesterday I was talking about the prizes that you're going to get. So I know somebody said, I've only done door hangers. And I'm like, well, put these on door hangers. That would be a great idea. It doesn't have to be exactly on a canvas. We actually reward one of you for most creative surface. So it doesn't have to just be on a canvas. This is about having fun, learning, tracing our art before we start painting it. And I want to walk you through step by step. In addition to, I'm going to teach you how to book a paint party so that you can make some of this fourth quarter awesome money that comes at us. So I'm excited to help you with that. And it starts Monday. We're just doing a last little video here to show you how to get it traced so you can be ready for Monday. And then what you can expect Monday, because I know a lot of you work. Let me know in the comments if you work during the day or at night. Because good news, I'm going to be repeating the exact same lesson in the morning and in the evening. So you can watch me live. I'll be live pretty much 2 to 3 times a day in the fall ball group, and you'll have access to those videos. We'll archive the group at the end of the month, but you'll have access to those videos for an entire year. Let me see if this works. Oh, yay, good. Okay, so we're hoping I traced it all. Awesome. Okay, so now we are ready for this. For this to turn into this. So go ahead and get yours traced. If you don't know how to get it printed, I just did a video not even 10 minutes ago on this page and in the group, the fall ball group, so that you can get all of this ready for Monday. Okay, we have a lot happening. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to help you. Oh, thanks, Mark, for liking my reels. That's awesome. Yeah, Richard, we will have morning and evening classes, so hopefully that'll help some of y'all in the UK. And then, of course, y'all can watch all the replays too. All right, I'll see you on Monday. And the first one's starting at 11 a.m. Central. So go ahead and sign up. The link is in the description. We're going to have some fun. I'm excited. I hope y'all are too.